Hello, tribe. Happy Tuesday. I wanted to hop on to talk to you about sleeplessness, sleepiness, and timeline collapsing or astral work. But before we get into it, I just first and foremost want to say thank you for liking my content, sharing it, watching it, reaching out to me to let me know how much the content, whether it's like my music vibe that I send out or the little videos that I post or the other content that I share, how much that it is affecting you or helping you in your life. A lot of the time when you are a leader or a practitioner, you're sharing things in hopes that because they resonate with you or they strike a chord within you and you hope that it touches someone. But unless you reach out or you comment or you like it, I don't actually know how much it is affecting you. So thank you for all of the individuals within my little tribe that have reached out recently and said like how much they love the music that I share or how much they, love the videos or how much they're helping them. Like I truly, truly appreciate you taking the time to let me know and give me that feedback. So thank you so much. It makes my heart so happy. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm super passionate about this and I create the content as it's kind of divinely guided to me. And I just hope that it helps at least one person out there on this journey and this path. So thank you. Timelines and sleep disturbances. So as you know, we are in a high frequency time. Over the past couple of years, the energy has gradually been increasing, but what we had seen previously was these highs and peaks of frequencies and then lows, or I guess more baseline, like just neutrals. Now, over 2022 to 2023, we just have seen this gradual increase and then spikes and then going back to maybe a baseline of a still high frequency. So this can create a lot of sleep disturbances. And it's going to continue because the summer months in 2023 are particularly high frequency energy months because we have the Sirius portal, we have the 8/8 Lions Gate, which is a huge celestial event that happens every single year where there's a lot of light streaming on the planet. We have a lot of solar flares happening almost daily. We have some big moon energy. We have some huge planets going retrograde or in retrograde within certain star signs to create change and shift. And I'm sure at some point, if you take a hot moment to be outside, enjoy your coffee, or just sit with how you're feeling, you're probably feeling these energies in some way or another, right? A lot of the time we don't feel this stuff or we think other people are crazy because they're feeling it because we're so disconnected with ourselves. But if you sit down and think I've had some digestive issues recently, or I've had some sleep issues recently, or my anxiety's peaked and I'm not really sure why. Often you'll find that you yourself are going through these transitions too. So sleep disturbances are huge right now. This hasn't really affected me in a long time, but there was a number of years ago, where I had a lot of sleep disturbances. I rarely got a good night's sleep. And that's starting to come back. So sometimes what will happen is I'll be so tired and then I will hit the pillow thinking okay, this is going to be a good night's sleep. I'm exhausted. And then all of a sudden I'm wide awake. And then I persist to just try to rest or try to sleep. And it doesn't always happen. Sometimes I'm able to get to sleep, but it's very light sleep. And then generally I wake between 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. This is the time of the liver, but this is also a time of spiritual awakening and awareness during those where the veil is the thinnest as the day is breaking. So this is because we are doing a lot energetically behind the scenes. Sorry, there's a lot of flies where I am. This is because we're doing a lot energetically behind the scenes, right? So in order to create physical change, we have to first shift the energetics. That's what creates physical structure, right? All of these are tons of particles moving together to create something that's solid. But what is it first? It's energy. So in order to create change within our bodies, within our beings, we have to shift the energy first. If you want to shift disease, you can ameliorate symptoms and start to heal symptoms on the physical level first through nutrition and osteopathic medicine and naturopathic medicine and homeopathic medicine, although homeopathic is actually more energetic, through supplements, through pharmacy medication. But we actually, in order to heal the dis-ease, we have to take it all the way back to the level of the energetic world, which is our mental, emotional, spiritual world, right? And that's where we need to start the healing, for things to start to ripple out, for our cancer to, be better, or whatever crazy illness. And there's a ton of research about this. There's the Heart Math Institute. There's Joe Dispenza, who was literally in an accident, and he meditated and was able to walk again. And he was a neurologist or a doctor that would have, told his patients to get the surgery, and he never got the surgery. He literally just meditated and changed the mechanics of his body, right? So our mind, our emotions, the spiritual world, the energy world are these beautiful tools that we can use to move through life, to heal our bodies, which is our vessel, to be here so we can be a badass, divine co-creator in this human experience to create sustainability for all. That's hopefully the end game goal. But for now, what's happening is the energies are rising and is creating a lot of sleep disturbances because we as souls, so there's specific souls that signed up for this journey. So whether you're going kicking or screaming, if you signed up as a soul, you will be going through these transformations, because on a soul level, you're like, nope, I'm supposed to be here. I'm like, we're going to create change. I'm, doing this to unravel soul karma, right? Like, it is a very important task to be experiencing this right now. This is not something that Earth has ever experienced before. It's huge and it's exciting, as long as you allow yourself to be excited about the experience, and not so in the doom of gloom because you're in the trenches over it, which I understand if you are, because I've been there. Anyway, so we're going through these transitions. If this is happening to you, you signed up for it. Not all souls signed up for it. There's 3 groupings, and some souls, they've kind of they're undecided. They're like, we don't really know. We may be here, we may not be here. We don't really know. We don't know what we're doing quite yet. So what's happening in the astral realm is there's lots of healing, there's lots of transitions. And if you're having a hard time sleeping, it could mean because you are working, or your soul's working with other healers or souls while you're in a sleep state, even though you may not be sleeping, to heal and shift your current reality, to heal and shift things that are no longer serving your highest purpose. Sometimes your higher self's just okay, let's move and shift this, to integrate and to activate aspects within yourself and your DNA, and to clear and cleanse old timelines and paradigms that are no longer serving you. So there are a number of healers on the planet right now, myself included, that are working to collapse old timelines. In order to do that, we need to go in and clear the whole timeline first, and then we can start to collapse it. So some of you are doing that on a you know, an individual soul level, and some individuals who have a little bit more soul responsibility their souls are doing it on a collective or community or broader spectrum, and sometimes without even your like human awareness of what you're doing. You also may be astral traveling or in different places or in different, you know, star systems or galaxies or universes to help, you know, your body obtain this soul remembrance, or if you're on like a soul mission of some sort. Like there's lots of different reasons. Again, like nothing is black and white. Like I can't ever just have like a 2-minute video, because really there's so many moving factors that go into even just our sleep that we need to look at as a soul to understand, like, okay, like how can we then start to stabilize your being so you can actually achieve a better sleep. So if you're having some sleep disturbances and it is energetic, the best way to start to create stabilization within you is working with an energy medicine practitioner, doing energy work very regularly. This is why I've created programs to help individuals do this. You can, you know, be in nature. That is so rejuvenating for our bodies, for our beings, for our souls. It helps us to come back into ourselves. You want to get grounded. You want to cut your cords. You want to maybe listen to some meditation. Stabilizing your being is very, very important. That's something I do a lot of work with my clients through the Egyptian Abukra system to help stabilize them. So their ascension process, or this process of high frequency energy, is not sending their being into vast ebbs and flows, but like little baby ebbs and flows, like little waves. So it's a little bit more sustainable for them. They can achieve greater quantum leaps and bounds, but also they are experiencing the process with far more grace, ease, and love, versus like constantly being in the trenches because they're having these massive tower moments over and over again, or they're not getting any sleep, so they're becoming this like really grumpy person to be around. So if you are having some sleep issues, you are not alone. There's a lot of individuals, myself included, or in the groups that I mentor, that are also having these issues. If you need some help, please reach out. You can grab the link in the bio to book a session with me. I do distance healing, so I work with clients literally all over the world. You do not have to be in my time zone or in my city to work with me, as energy has no bounds. There's no limits to it. I've never even had to meet you to work with you. You can consider some of the groups that I work with. Check out some meditations. YouTube has a ton of them. Basically, you wanting to start to create that calming inner world. So if you need some more tips and tricks, slide into my DMs, comment on the video, let me know what you need so I can provide some resources for you. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. Oof. Much love, tribe. Bye for now.